Jo, přátelé, vypneme hudbu. Čus, já vás tady vítám na dnešním streamu z Hogwarts Legacy. Zase bez webky. Jsem jakýsi nachcípanej, takže tady budu asi kašlat do mikrofonu. Takže. Toto dáme bokem, toto taky bokem. Tak a jdeme na to. Já vás tady ještě jednou samozřejmě vítám, doufám, že se máte dobře. Tak, let's go. Už se nám to renderuje. Já nevím, já si vzpomínám, co jsme minule dělali. Tak. Co jsme minule dělali? Jak tak nad tím tak přemýšlím? Tak nevím. What the heck, ty vole, co jsme dělali? Tyjo, co jsme dělali? Já mám taky pocit, že my jsme se naučili Imperio. Kouzlo. Není to tak? No ale potom tam bylo asi další, jako spoustu věcí, co jsme udělali. I když vím, že jsem říkal, že jsme toho udělali strašně moc. Takže to mě asi omlouvá, že si nevzpomínám na to, co jsme dělali, protože toho bylo fakt moc. Já se fakt nechci, pane. To snad ne. Od rána kašlu. Jo, já jsem tady hledal ten skript. A my jsme vlastně potom asi necelou hodinu to prčeli tady jednu misi, která byla absolutně krutá. Budeme hrát cinkání, skriptu? There is nothing. Ani cinknutí. Tak se podíváme, co mám za úkoly. Problém si s amitem. Tak jdeme na to. Najít na mapě. Křídlo astronomie. Povalíme nahoru, jo. Nejspíše jo. Tak teda jo. To mluvení asi dneska omezím. Ještě jsem cíknutí? Neslyšel, a hej, tady vidím. What? Proč svítí jenom ten zámek a ne celá truhla? What the heck? Co je to za podvod? Ahoj.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
Já s tebou... S tebou se ale nemám setkat. Jsi mě ani nezajímala. Mě zajímá to, co je nahoře.
Rebellion.
Nejde. Oh shit. Je to necínká.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Asi projdeme všechny dialogy.
But how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. Takže si tam máme pardnout.
Revelio.
Tady nic necinká. Až tam dolů? Až sem? Ty kokos.
Revelio.
To je truhla, nebo co to je? Hovno, to je truhla? Zabavuje se.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Si myslím.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
To je vlastně jakoby návod to, jak krást truhličky s okem, že? Nesmí nás vidět. Ululu, tkaru.
The door is looking at us.
Oko dolu.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way
Jim,
forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Amice. Ale. Ale.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. Accio.
Jero, kloppe.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Zabiju. Já zapínám na kvečko. Whoopsie.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Accio.
Tady něco je.
We're being watched by a door.
Clever.
Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio.
Počkej, já to se dá určitě nějak otevřít. Zajímavé.
Revelio. Confringo.
Možná ještě zapálím, to půjde. Jo, už.
Accio. Close. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Já jsem dlouho neidentifikoval žádnou věc do háje.
Revelio.
Já mám u toho u sebe docela dost.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Mě pozdravit. Prej. Nice.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am,
Revelio.
they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Meant for me? Not quite.
Oh shit.
For days.
Hey. Já zapomínám. No tak. To jsem dodrbal.
Not quite. You can't stop us. Easily diverted. Your spell's gone. Let's get this over with. Coming back this way.
Boom.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Trhlička, výborně.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! Enough of that.
Descendo. Give it to worry about. Teach you nothing about you. This is almost too easy.
Nechceš hlídač, já potřebuji hlídače. Chceš co? Střelec. Střelec, bojovník. Au. Ty... Dobře, zandal. Tady na mě do kempy. Who are you?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Tady výtah?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we've found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Už mám takový pocit, že tam na nás někdo bude čekat. Přijde, že jo? On tam někdo bude. Rozhodně. Hej, já dneska asi moc mluvit ani nebudu, koukám. úplně začalo škrábat v krku, jak šílené. Šílený. Okay. Jo, 2 ze 2. No, co bys rád?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Okay.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I have some promising news about the location of the Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town.
Revelio.
Tady minule byl drak. Prostě jen tak vzletl drak tady. Absolutně nepochopil. Tak, co máme za úkol? Hon na vejce, let's go. Jabadá, jabadá.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying legnots in Plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
My uvidíme draka?
Here we are.
Znovu?
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way, at least until we've done what we came to do.
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Repair it.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Revelio.
Starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight. When it's safe. Revelio.
Domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy. It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
Revelio.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
Revelio.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Holy shit. Wow.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Ha? Jak jako slepá? Ahoj. Jsem si všiml, že tam mám follow. Ahoj, ahoj. Hele, já se ale mluvám, já dneska nemám webku a ani moc mluvit nebudu, protože od rána mi škrábe v krku a teď je to úplný extrém. Ne, že by mě to jakoby nějak to bolelo, ale je to takový zvláštní nepříjemný pocit. Se mění počasí. Přijdu sem a tady krásné sluníčko. Jdu sem a je to hnusně.
Rebellion.
No povídej. Ale Shadow Raven už mě tady někdo takový sledoval. Nebo měl aspoň teda dost podobný nick. Ten strom je takový samotný. Bez tak bude skrývat nějaký scroll nebo něco.
Rebellion.
Nope. Jsi nějaký divný ten. To schováváš. Neschovává nic, nečeká. OK. Upřímnost nade vše.
Rebellion.
Během těch 4 let už proběhla tolikrát amnézie, že jako... Nuit? Ježiš, tyjo. Něco mi to říká, neměl jsi tam náhodou číslovku ještě třeba 48? Wait a minute. Ne. Nevím.
Rebellion.
Něco mi to říká. Ale že bych to věděl nějak na 100%. Hej, já to tady vylezu. Oh shit. Kam jsem se to dostal? Tyjo, hej, tak. Moje hlava poslední dobou má myšlenky úplně někde v prdeli, abych řekl pravdu. na to, hej, tady dokument, kámo! Na to, aby jsem si vzpomněl, co jsem s kým řešil, tyjo, tak na to dneska fakt nejsem. Takže se omluvám. Let's go!
Rebellion.
No a teď mě chybí poslední truhla. Poslední poklad. Je to tak? Jo. Truhla pokladu. Poslední. To musí být zázrak, abych tady toto našel. Ježišmarja. Tak něco takového si vzpomínám, no. To mám aj teď, to je v pohodě, to mám aj teď. Na ty 4 roky se nic nezměnilo.
Rebellion.
No, změnilo se to, že jako od minula jsem to jako bral spíš jako to, že jsem chtěl něco dosáhnout, teď už to mám prostě jako relax. Teď máme obchod. Já bych to ale potřeboval identifikovat ty věci, co máme u sebe. Kolik jich máme? Kde mám věci? Nemám? To mám strašně moc, musíme to. Musíme... Sem. Jenom odepíšu. Já mám, nebyl to nějaký jumpscare náhodou, odkazem. Já už nevím. Myslím si, že bych to asi nějak nehrotil už, co bylo. Jestli si z toho vyrostl, tak paráda. Co ty na to?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Já se zase budu muset o ně starat, že? Počkej, tak já si dám fialové sem. Toto já třeba nepoužívám, toto používám. Flipendo mám tady. Takže bych teoreticky mohl dát tohleto. Třeba. Ježišmarja, sorry. To jsem nechtěl. Už. Já se omlouvám. Pardon. To je zajímavé, jak jsi na mě jako vzpomněl. Co tě k tomu jako donutila? No, oni zase začali, nebo Gamerko, jako na mě si vzpomínám, že? Na to ona neznám teda. Řík pravdu. Cool. Počkej, mám dost věcí, já se podívám, co máme, co jsme získali. Tak to ne. Oh shit, to je 100. Tak do toho asi půjdu. Hop. 91, let's go. 99. Davaj. Sto jedna, holy shit. Jestli myslíš, že maximum je 100? OK. To jsem si myslel blbě. Bychom mohli znít outfit. Hele, je sníh. Jsme se mohli přizpůsobit bílému designu. To je dobrý. Jo. Lol. Tady by to mělo bílou barvu, no. Na toto, nahoře. Taková šprcka. Tak jo.
Revelio.
Ahoj, Didi. Ty jo. Co jsi tady? Jsi dlouho nebyla? Nebo jo? Já už nevím. Co zvířátka tady? Chceš? Jo, no to žere. Taky žere. Jo, takhle. No jo, jak si dopadla s tím počítačem? Už je to nějak vyřešené? K dnešku už mám novou mašinu? Jako, hovno, fakt? Ne. Pěkně. Jasné, já se potom podívám po streamu. No, po streamu možná budu spát. Já jsem nějaký si nachcípanej. Jak tě rád vidím. Tu ty chuju. Let's go. Já si musím pobrat. Budou mi strašně dobré bonusy. Jasné, je úplně v pohodě. Já to teda vidím ještě... Teď máme 14. stream z toho. Zrovna dneska jsem nad tím přemýšlel, jakoby na kolik streamu to ještě tak bude. Typuju tak do 20. Je to až moc dobré. Až moc. Kde mám východ tady? Zkusíme trošku ten outfit vylepšit. Tady jsem někde měl 101. Toto. Zkusíme to vylepšit. Perk na čarování chybí. Je to boží. Je to fakt boží. Petrificus totalus. Přemýšlím, co to je za toto. Za kouzlo. Toto. Ještě tady máme další 100. Tady máme něco. Měsíčník, ty vole. Nemáme měsíčníka. Měsíčník je s těma očima, že jo? Velkýma. Žer. Už mám 15. Co je to 100? Měsíčník je hodně potřeba, koukám. Jako, ale fakt dost. Máme všechny vylepšené, koukám. Tohle nemáme vylepšené. Tržná rána. Krutost. Neproměň, jasná. Když je rychlost... je to? Jo. Něco, co je na trojce. Destrukci nemám. Jdeme tam. Ahoj, Eny. Destrukci jsem měl tady. Poškození od skřetu se podstatně snižuje. Toto vůbec není špatné. Já dost boju se skřetama, že jo. Takže si to rozhodně dám. Ještě máme něco tady. To bych dal na to Petrificus totalus, i když nevím, co to je za kouzlo. To není ani jedno z tady z tohoto, ne? To není ani jedno. To je ten protiútok, rozhodně. Jo, to je ten protiútok, tak to dáme tam. Tak jo, jsme zase nějak vylepšení. Můžeme to jít do prasinek prodat. Ty věci. Budeme mít miliony. Miliony. Jak se máš, Annie?
Arrenshire's much friendlier without all the spiders.
Budeme to prodat do našeho obchodu.
Revelio.
Chybí nám poslední truhla tady v prasinkách. A úplně mi to sere, že ji nemůžu nikdy najít. No bude určitě někde na vyvýšeném bodě. Já když to skenuju, že jo? Tak já se nedívám nahoru. Právě... Dost možná to tak bude.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Čau. Jen to prodat. Fuh.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Já taky. Tak. Pytlácká návštěva. Máme jít za Poppy. Poppy to šla nahlásit. Jak to, že to nemá... Počkej, astronomický stůl. Bení jde tady venku, tak pojďme, zkusme najít ten astronomický stůl, ať to máme z krku. Hej. Proč musím být nemocný? Já jsem říkal před chvilkou, že nebudu mluvit, že? A jednou jsem se rozmluvil. Teď nebudu tady trpět.
Revelio.
Bez tak to bude někde tady na jednom z těch... Na jedné z těch hradeb. Tady je truhla. To je na Fénix. Hovno Fénix, co jmenuji. No. Přistaň. Uju. Ještě jednou? Já tak ale ten pohled nezvednu.
Alohomora.
Hey, come on. Eni, pozdravila a zase odešla. Eni.
Revelio.
Tady to? Ano.
Lumos.
To jsem dlouho neobjevil. Nahoře truhla. Měla by být někde na hradbě. To seš ty? Ten flek? Ne?
Revelio.
Jde vidět, že jsem tady vůbec nelutil. A, tam je stolek. A tady je ta. Co jsi zač? Nemůžu si vzpomenout. Ty nejsi světluška, co jsi zač? Co to je? To opět zapomněl. Nevadí. Já jsem chtěl ten astronomický stolek, ale když už tady vidím tolik těch lootů, tak bychom to mohli splnit.
Revelio.
What? Kde je? Je tady byl? Tady má... to je podvod.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Yeah. Oblíbené
An astronomy
zvířátko.
table. Should prove Lumos. Revelio.
Vole. Nemám přezuto na zimní gumy. Dobré. to klouže.
Mine now, demiguys.
Ale... Nekecej.
Revelio.
Tam chceme jít ještě.
Alohomora.
Blíží se reklamní pauza. Můžu to odložit? Odloženo. Za 5 minut. Ale asi si dáme to. Jenom asi pár minut přestávku. Já si půjdu dělat čaj. To není moc dobrý se mnou. Vůbec ne. A já chci, nemám to nastavený.
Levioso. Revelio. Alohomora.
Co za zvuk?
Revelio.
Ale ty si asi nemůžu ochočit, co? To by bylo divný, kdybych mohl. Hovno, můžu? Ty! Tak nic. Dejte mě 5 minut, já si jenom odskočím to, udělat to. Ten čaj, asi nejlépe zázvorový, kdyby byl. Tak. Vydržíte, doufám. Za 5 minut tady. Pauzu. Hop. Jolo. Tak jsem to stihl. No. A můžeme pokračovat. Jenom zamíchám svůj krásný zázvorový čaj v mega velkém hrníčku. Tak, let's go. Jo, hele, měj se hezky. Čau, čau, čau. Ať se daří. Tak a co mi? Si dělají myši to. Wow, to je krásná. My si udělali menší procházku bokem. To je nějaké zajímavé tady toto. Nic to není. Já bych rád. Úkol. Za Poppy. Jsme chtěli jít za Poppy, že? Poppy je... What? Jo, ona je venku, jasná.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
No, můžeš to vybrat, nebo ne?
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no...
Tak jako jdeme na hlavní úkol. Co nám jiného zbývá? Musíme to doletět. Jož, když je to daleko. Pojďme, proletíme se. Já mám hotové nějaké výzvy. Odlala. To se doteď jako nevyzvedlo, jo. To jsem kretén. Bože. Okay.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
A je, tady budu nemrtvý. Já zrovna nemám nic proti nemrtvým. Zvládnem.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Budeme fightit? Vision.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No witch or wizard will be...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who shoots.
I shall avenge your death.
Jsi vole.
Let's get it.
Bombarda!
Tak když je na naší straně, tak mu nemůžu jakoby to, jo. Hrdka. To znovu ty. Že to bylo ono? Že do povětří. Bombarda, no. To tam nebyla bombarda? No, nabít to, bráško, wait a minute. Tohle bylo nabíjení. Jo, tady nějaká trudla? Jsem to jako nezvládal vylotit, nebo to je za odměnu? Ne, přece nenechám tu jeskyni. Ještě nějaká jeskyně dole, ale to bude asi...
We make a good team.
We do at that.
To asi nepůjde kvůli úkolu.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
Jen fightit.
You know which one
Don't you try again, I say! I can see I won't rest. Dead.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Bombarda!
Ale. To se podívejme.
Revelio.
Tady ještě něco svítilo, ne? Je mi... Kurva, tady se nedá lítat. Do prdele. Jak to?
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation
Po
of
celé
spiders.
délce se nedá lítat.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
Já doufám, že tady je někdo, kdo mě aspoň řekne, kdyby náhodou blblo audio. Haló?
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Any goblins in these webs?
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Who's there? I will make you pay. I won't rest.
Bombarda!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio.
Prdele tady věcí.
That leg is awfully high. Any ideas?
Mám to pozbírané, jo? Tam ještě heal, tak si ho vezmem. Hej, proč mě tak škrábe v krku? No, jo, aha, já jsem to vylučil, ok, tak jo.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar
Revelio.
size, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Počkej, nemám náhodou dovednost? 35. Nemám. Dlouho jsem dostal nový level do háje.
Smashing.
Revelio. Reparo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Oh! Čím? To teda hovno achievement.
Revelio.
Žádný věc. Já tě vidím. Co dělá? Bude se topit.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ty kretene, vole, pavoučovská, vole. No teď jsem si malen svrkl do kalhot. What the fuck? Co?
Flipendo. Confringo.
Easy.
Glacier. Findo. Confringo.
Hihi.
Revelio.
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would have
Extreme danger, výborně, to je něco pro mě.
All but declared war.
Confringo.
Nezhoří?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Findo. Bombarda.
Nejde.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight in our hands. We're not finished yet. Tego.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarda. Imperial. Stupefy.
Oh shit.
It certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for. Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio.
What?
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes. Wasn't expecting that.
Co jsem předtím dělal špatně, že se to nechtělo aktivovat.
Revelio.
Jaká kniha, to potom.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Wow.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, what do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Bombarda! If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
No,
unless we can find another passageway.
Ani nenechám Borkou domluvit prostě. Neexistuje. Už usrkávám zázvorový čaj. Něm.
It has to fit.
Bude tady někde ominis. Let's go, hele.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Hmm?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
What?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Tak toto bylo... Tak tohle byla pecka, ty vole. Ježišmarja, po tom dialogu. Já vím, kdy přestat. A začal se točit, vole. Tak to bylo drsný.
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as
Bombarda!
I did to deserve that.
Počkej, oni to? O mě to? Nech mě. Nechoď za... Nech mě. Proč chodí... Nejde ode mě. Koště, let's go. My boy. jdeme tam. Let's go. To trvalo, ty vole.
Not enough reflection on the... Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
More, trvalo ti to strašně dlouho. Půlka příběhu v prdeli. Neuvěřitelné. Dík.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Okay.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Zkuseme si udělat závody. Asi jo, že? Jožiš. Hovno. Jsi posral, ne? Však jsem tam v životě nebyl. Jebe? Ty kreténe. No to je moc, jako. By mě zajímalo, My jsme taky dokonce objevili někde to... tu přistávací platformu, tady je dokonce ještě ten boss. Ale absolutně nemám tucha, kde jsme to viděli. Nevím, kde to bylo. Hele, dráček. Dráček. Tohle bych mohl vzít. Krapka v krku. Nemocný. Umírám.
You up to now?
Vole.
Revelio.
Jo, to je ten boss. Může tady má? Hovno, nemůžu. Joha je, to budu muset tak hňup celé obejít. Počkej, já tady můžu ještě tam? Předtím jsem nemohl.
Revelio.
To je také rozbita. Co jste do prdele dělali?
Time to teach someone a lesson. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Wow. Co tady? Nic. Přišel jsem vám ukázat můj skill. Idej. Rozřízni dolenta pěta, když vrhá redukto. Mandragoru.
How did that feel? Reduction. Not so tough now, are ya? Levioso.
To nebo ono. Ty. Tebe musím rozříznout.
Damn you. Confringo. Levioso. Would you like to put you down? Bombarda. Reducto. Confringo. You'll feel that tomorrow. Especially if you last that long. Reducto.
To trošku nevyšlo. Ale je to drsný, jako že můžete dát snad jakoby na jeden hit toho. Na jeden hit můžete dát vlastně bossa. To je milé. To je milé, Emile. Já jsem... Fuck? Co to kurva je za dveře, vole? Však jste voní.
Bombarda. Revelio. Lumo. Reparo. Revelio.
Time to teach Savio.
Revelio.
Vejce runovce.
Bombarda.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Yeah.
I think I know how and
To si kolede o problém.
the snidget. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Je, ale tady nic není.
Revelio.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio.
Budu zdržovat. Prostě sem doletím. Ty měšce mě ani nezajímají, mě zajímá hlavně ta truhlička tady. Někde tam v podzemí.
Revelio.
Tady jo. My jsme tady byli už, ale... No, my jsme tady rozhodně byli. Muselo svítit.
Lumos.
Tady nesežrali. Jo, ona svítí, ale jo, já si na ní vzpomínám. Já už jsem ji kdysi vyloutil, ale i tak svítí. Svině zabogovaná. Okay. Kolik máme? 2 hodinky streamu za námi. Ještě tomu dám chviličku a uvidím, jak mi bude. Tak to se to ukončí dřív. Nebudu zbytečně tlačit na pilu.
Revelio.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
To zní dobře.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
He could have been a bit clearer.
To jsem nechtěl.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Poletíme, ne?
Revelio.
Je to tak zvláštně osvětlená. Už by tady hořelo. Jeho to je byla nejspíš Merlinová zkouška. Wow.
Revelio.
Tyjo, hele, mě to zobrazuje to. Různé věci. Pravděpodobně bych mohl z této dálky vidět i truhličku. Moc se mě tomu věřit nechce, ale za zkoušku nic nedám. Nevidím nic žlutého. Vy se tak ulesklo. Je blbý, člověk neví, kde to má hledat. To nakonec nebylo tady, že? Tam je boss? Tam je reálně boss? Tam je lepka? WTF?
Revelio.
Tady svítí vejce, ty nás nezajímají.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ukazovalo mě to tady lepkou, tak se ukaž ty chuju. Tady mě to ukazovalo lepku. 100%. Nebo ne? Tam si na vás pozor. Je to divný, no, s tou truhlou. Možná ta truhla se nachází hej, ty vole. A nenachází se třeba tak, jakoby v tom sklepě. Je blbost, nebo... Jako možný je všechno. Tomu nevěřím. To jsou lidi, vole? Tyček tady nikdo není?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yeah.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me
To je
here
hrozně,
after
jak
you
ty
have spoken
děcka
with them.
prostě jsou detektivové.
Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more
Musí s
freely.
Agabem, s Daisy a Otem. Běda, jak z nich nikdo nebude mít truhličku. Chybí mi poslední truhla.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Revelio.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Co to žereš? Co to papá? Kukuřici? Jsi nějaký párek? Počkejte, až sladinku tam vidím. Ty. Teda.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't
Revelio.
take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Kurňa té dialogu.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Bombarda! Whee!
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Kurva, ale kde to vymýšlel?
No.
Levioso.
Je Leviosa a odhodit. Kam jdeš? Tak nic. Reklamní pauza. Tak si užijete reklamu, no. Strašně by mě zajímalo, kde je ta truhlička. Mně tady prostě v prasinkách chybí jedna truhla a já ji za boha nemůžu najít. Absolutně nikde. Hledal jsem všude. Pravděpodobně by se mohlo nacházet v tom sklepě, ale moc bych tomu šanci nedával. Do vody.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Co má zase vrátit?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
What the fuck?
Natty must have been taken this way.
Oh la la. Hej, prosím, ať je tam ta truhla. A jestli tam bude, tak ať se počítá do toho počtu.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Oh la la. Jdeme chlastat? Tyve, já jsem dlouho nechlastal. Vínečko by se hodilo. Něco pro mě. Miluju hádánky. Pojď.
hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Nepovinné. To já samozřejmě ne. Já tady vylutím všechno, co se tady nachází, takže pohoda.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Ať mě vidí kdokoliv, já se nebojím. Rád zabojuju.
Bombarda!
What?
You made a mistake coming here.
Hlavy popravčího, tak to nic. Jsem myslel, že uhoří, ale ne.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Oh shit, růžový papír.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Lumos.
Jak nevěděl. Co? Vy tady děláte, ty vole? Ty jsi povala... Oh, au, ty mrtko. To tady bude. Zpomal. Jenom zpomalení, bráško, ale budeš muset počkat. Ne, to bude. Hop.
Best.
Expulsion! To your knees! You die for that. Expulsion! Flash of inspiration!
No! No!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
No dobří. Oh! Nice! Výborně. Tu. To je, ale... Hej, tu proměnu jsem tady v životě nepoužil. Pojďme... Toto by bylo dobré. A nebo to profackování. Arrest momentum, jasné. Toto asi používám, že jo? Tak pojďme to. Nice. Tady ještě nějaká truhla, já bych se pro ní rád vrátil.
Revelio.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Počkej, what? Kde kdo? Tyva, já jsem tady jen tak našel jakoby secret, jo. Nějakou truhličku schovanou. What the fuck? Jen tak prostě. Jo, aha, tak to je úkol. No, ty jsi... Nejsiš ty.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Wow.
Confringo!
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Když se oni dokážou takhle teleportovat, proč se ona dokázala teleportovat bez té hulky? Jako asi chápu, že tam bylo jakoby kouzlo toho, jakože je pod zámkem, taky to nemůže pustit. Ale proč to neudělala třeba po cestě sem? No jo, no, moje logické uvažování, sorry.
Revelio.
Nějaké zlaťáky, ale já je nechci. Já nejsem na peníze. Já nejsem proradná děvka. Jdeme.
Bombarda!
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Jasné. Ale máme 2,5 hodinky streamu za námi, no, já nevím, přemýšlím, jako já jsem trošičku nachcípaný. Tady úplně chcípám, umírám tady. Ani nevím, jestli jako zvuk je v pohodě, jestli náhodou neblbne, jestli netrpíte. Tak, a co koukám, tak máme prasinky na 100%. Juhu, olala. Jsem šťastný.
I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Já tady asi uložím a to. Budeme končit. 40 hodin odehráno. Za 40 hodin toho máme poměrně dost, myslím. A to jsme ještě nebyli v té další oblasti. Nedostupný. Jo. Ale tady nám chybí jeden poklad. Tady máme všechno. Tady máme skoro všechno. Tady máme všechno. Tady máme všechno. Ty vole, já si prostě přijdu jako borec, že už jako máme fakt většinu věcí prostě splněno. A jsem strašně jakoby šťastný za to, že si prostě najdeme čas, jakoby dělat ty úkoly a během toho dokonce plnit i prostě, nebo jakoby nacházet ty věci. Strašně to hezky navazuje. Horší budou asi bradavice, no. V těch bradavicích mě chybí 20 lístků, 3 polovidi a 3 ty poklady. A potom to začne tady. Teda nevím, no. Celkově, jo, tady je to celkově. 46. Merlinovy zkoušky. A to mě strašně mrzí na tady tom, že jak jsou ty výzvy, že to na sebe už nenavazuje, že jako maximálně to jenom pozbíráte do počtu. Že už, i když byste to sbírali nebo plnili ty výzvy, tak je to takové o ničem. Že už jako vám to nedává žádnou odměnu. Trošku mě to mrzí. To je takových skoro asi 40 zkoušek jste měli celkově udělat a hotovo. No zbytek Merlinových zkoušek najdete jenom tak, jako tu. No nic no, hele, já se s váma rozloučím, já vám děkuji za dnešní stream. Mějte se hezky a my se vidíme asi zítra. Zítra bych asi předpokládal, já nevím, já bych rád chtěl jako... Přemýšlel jsem o nějakém party streamu, ale nevím jako co si zahrát popravdě. Hry mi to tady psala. Ty hry. By se teoreticky mohlo zahrát. Ale nějak se na to zítra necítím. A příští středu nebudu moc kvůli odpolední sněně. Takže pravděpodobně zítra bychom mohli, spíš dnes... Pardon, jsem se zakoktal. Pravděpodobně zítra bychom mohli zahrát, nebo pokračovat v Hogwarts Legacy. Asi v 17 hodin, jak dneska. Jo? Tak jo. Já se loučím. Mějte se hezky, krásnou dobrou noc. Budu se na vás těšit zítra v 17 hodin. Snad ten krk bude už lepší. Ahoj.